Without the pantry, we would see a lot of people in our community be without a basic human right like food.
Well, if we didn't have access to the pantry, our lives would be a lot leaner, it'd more challenging.
It's really hard for people to reach out for help when they do need it, and especially at the moment, we have a number of people reaching out for help for the first time in their lives.
And came down, and it really helped us to get back on our feet and really helped us those first few months to get back on ahead.
And of those customers who came in, they were actually supporting 19,000 family members, and that includes about 40% of them are children.
And they're doing this without government funding. They're doing this with community funding and with good intentions from good people who are doing all this as a volunteer basis.
Yeah, they're great. They are really great, and they don't get paid. That's amazing.
It's lovely to come here, yes.
Yeah.
It's heartwarming to see other volunteers helping people in our community.
So some of our food here we get for nothing, but a lot of it we do have to pay for. Some of it, for example, the food from Food Bank in Brisbane is discounted food. But we do have to pay for a lot of what we provide. We get quite a bit free from the supermarkets, and where there are gaps we will just go and purchase what we need to get. And I certainly shouldn't forget that we've had tremendous support from our service clubs here in town, and people have done all kinds of things, businesses, individuals, different organisations, churches. It's just the support from the community financially is what's kept us going.
Yeah, we keep a record of how many people come through. We always ask how many adults and how many children there are. So at the end of the financial year we can assess how many people have actually come through the door.
So last year we had over 6,500 shops, and each shop represents 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. So in the whole year, we've actually supported almost 20,000 people. So that to us is massive, but that's the need in this community.
So it's really helping people who are in need of that bit of assistance, because it provides food at a reduced rate, which then frees up funding for money for other things that they need. Through our emergency relief program, we have limited funds, and if we can give people a voucher for the pantry, that enables us to make better use of the government funding that we've been given to assist people in need.
And if we didn't have a service like the pantry, then $40, as you know, if you go shopping at the moment, $40, you're lucky to get more than 4 or 5 things in your trolley. It's pretty tough and it's pretty expensive.
Our vouchers will buy goods to the value of $120 to $150. So we're maximising their emergency funding, and we're supporting people in the community to get a really good basket of goods by coming here and shopping with us at the pantry.
So the feedback we've had from people using the pantry is really overwhelmingly positive. People cannot believe, for the small cost, the amount of food that they receive. It's triple of what they might get if they went shopping at a grocery store.
We need the pantry to survive. We need the pantry to keep growing and building in our community, because they fill the gaps that organisations like us can't fill. Food is a human right. We should provide that as a community, as individuals and as organisations, and I think it is so integral to looking after our community.
Just a few months ago, when we had a major flood event in town, an elderly lady came to us. She had to move out of a unit because it was so badly destroyed. She was living in a motel and couldn't afford to pay for a lot of groceries, so we issued her with a pantry voucher. And then a couple of weeks later, she came back to tell us how grateful she was to receive all those groceries and how kind and helpful the people at the pantry were to her. So that was we felt really happy that we could link her up with the pantry.
Well, we first heard about the pantry after my husband had his accident, and through our daughter. And our life situation changed. We went from working, I was in disability, my husband was he was a plant operator, and it completely upended our world.
The pantry provides a vital role in the community because there's people who need supplement for their food bill and they may not be able to afford the things that they need, essentials. Then there's people in our situation who just need that extra bit every now and again. I don't feel like there's a stigma for me personally. I come, I feel welcome, there's no concession card needed. I'm just an everyday person coming to get my shopping. It just happens to be at the pantry.
I've worked in partnership with the pantry since its opening 12 years ago. And I know a lot of the people involved, and they're people who put out their own time. They're volunteers, they're genuine volunteers who make sure that everything goes back to the community. They're passionate about our community. If anybody was looking at contributing to the pantry in any way, I know that all those funds and all those products go straight to our community and straight to the people in need. It's something that we try and do, and we try and support them where we can, and I hope other people will as well.
And every donation is important and can easily be made via links on our website or contacting us here direct.